Well, I've made it here to the old city, Jerusalem. It's been quite an adventure to pull off that trip. Yeah, it was long, but I got a little nap in this afternoon. It's pretty late here now on Sunday night, and it's interesting being back here. I have just floods of memories from just 1 year ago, actually, when Jan and Ruby and I were here. Ruby was 7 months pregnant with Janny, and walking through the city and reflecting on memories and smells and sights has been really interesting. I'm here a couple days before the rest of the Peacemaking team gets here. It's nice just to be able to slow down a little bit, get my bearings, get some study done, and some time to just walk and listen and pray in this place. And it's interesting what I'm already seeing and experiencing in this city. I mean, it's a city with so much diversity. On one hand, it just feels destined with so much hope. As you see in the city, I mean, the interaction between ethnicities and religions that have been at odds for so long and in so many parts of the world, they live and exist as one unit in a sense here in the city. I mean, they share commerce, they share home, family, spaces, and just walking through the streets, the smells of all these different foods that represent these different people, and the sounds and the sights are so compelling as you walk through the narrow streets in Jerusalem and see all of the different vendors and products that are offered, and the falafels and the shawarma here, and this really unique pudding thing that I got tonight because everyone was standing around the booth, and I figured I should try it out. It had like coconut and cinnamon and some kind of red sauce on it. So there's that going on. Just outside the walls, they're having a city festival they have every year of lights, and so the city's surrounded by lights. I walk outside the gate of the old city, and there's loud music, and there begins a dance party right there in the streets. And so I'm standing amid these people that are smiling and laughing and dancing together. So so much hope is embedded in that. On the other hand, I'm in a place where I have a view over the whole city. You can see the picture below. I'm going to try to get that on there. And I see out towards the separation wall and towards the West Bank and the symbols of oppression and violence that not only that represents, but looking over the Dome of the Rock and the Temple Mount and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is where it's pretty certain Jesus was crucified there, and the fighting and the war that have revolved around those places for so long. So in the midst of what can seemingly be hopeful, there's this history and this story that's being told as I look across the city of the pain and the dissension and the divide that really does exist between these religions and people groups. And I look out past the Dome of the Rock and the Temple Mount, and I see the Mount of Olives. And just on the side of that is I see the road where Jesus walked down and where he wept over